Hello, you're watching GMT with me, Tim Wilcox. Our top stories this hour. Let's just take you live to Pretoria, where ongoing protests between students and South African police. Police have been using water cannons, stun grenades and tear gas. Students demonstrating against a planned increase in university tuition fees. And at least 42 people, most of them elderly, have been killed in southwest France when a bus and a truck collided head-on. It's the country's worst road crash for 30 years. Now, with the James Bond marketing machine racing faster than one of his famous Aston Martin sports cars in the run-up to the franchise's latest release, Spectre, the world-famous British photographer Terry O'Neill has a new exhibition here in Britain celebrating all things Bond. With a career spanning half a century, O'Neill's ability to build relationships with his subjects has brought him unrivaled access to all the actors who played the iconic role, as well as all the major stars and celebrities of the past 50 years. Just in case you haven't seen it yet, here's a bit from the new Bond film.
You had no authority. None. Mexico City. What were you doing there?
I was taking some overdue holiday.
Well, that's Spectre, which is due to be released in the next few days, world premiere. Terry O'Neill is with me now. Terry, lovely to see you. I mean, extraordinary. You photographed all of these Bonds,
all the guys,
you?
yeah.
And does it still excite you?
Oh, yeah, it's always a thrill. And I'm looking forward to doing the next one, if there is one. It depends if Daniel wants to do it.
All right.
But they're all great, and they're all different characters, you know.
I know. Well, we've got some of your pictures. I mean, first of all, let's just say you've got this new exhibition coming out, and it's a book, and it's also a bit like a Bond book and exhibition for the 21st century, isn't it? Just explain.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it all comes. You can just have the book, or you can buy the book in this James Bond desk. I mean, it's got Ursula Andress's bikini in it, and all sorts of other gimmicks of it. It's got a lot. It's fun.
All right, okay, but the book has got digital images as well, and inside, hasn't it, the images of the actual Bonds. Let's just look at some of them. Let's see if we can get them up on a screen here. Let's look at some of the... well, talk us through the first one, which is Sean Connery. And how have they changed over the years?
Which shot?
Let's see if we can get it up on a screen, actually. Just get... Mark, the film manager, can we just get the screen up here, Mark, to have a look at these? So Sean Connery as the Bond, well, probably the most famous Bond. Just talk us through your relationship with him.
Well, he was always full of fun, you know. He played the part, but when they weren't filming, he was always playing around.
Well, you got him here on the. What happened here on the moon?
I was down the studios one day, and I saw them shooting this scene that was part of the film, but he wasn't in it. And I said to him, "Let's go down." And I said, "Get your golf clubs, and we'll go down. We'll do the first golfer on the moon." And he couldn't wait because he loved anything to do with golf.
I mean, some people say, don't they, that he was the ultimate Bond. Do you think he was? I mean, as a character when you were with him?
To be honest, it's now Daniel Craig's doing such a great job. He's made it a totally different character altogether. It's really interesting to see. I mean, they're all great to work with, and they all did a great job. Pierce Brosnan, Roger was absolutely great.
What are your feelings about Daniel Craig? I mean, well, he's a tougher.
Well, you see pictures of him, but you can't know anything more about him. You know, whereas your imagination can conjure up all sorts of situations for Sean or Roger or something, but Connery's Daniel Craig's just got this magical thing. You don't really know what he's thinking.
And there's toughness as well. Of course, you mean all the women as well, the Bond girls. Let's have a look at some of these. Well, just talk us about the images we've got here.
Was great.
I think have we got Ursula here? Our system's slower than everything, actually.
Yes.
Here we go. There we go. I know that.
Honor Blackman.
Honor Blackman.
Yeah, I did that when she played Pussy Galore. And I went over during the summer to shoot her. She had this house in Gozo, and I put Pussy on the beach which has turned out to be a very successful
I mean, but
picture.
all these shots, they're so iconic. I mean,
Yeah.
OK, let's have a look at some more here.
Ursula, that was
Yeah.
from Casino Royale. She was great in that.
OK.
She was a lot of fun as well.
In what way?
Well, she was just always funny. You know, she looked so sexy, but she was a really funny girl.
You've also done, I think, as we've got Elton John, nothing to do with Bond, although strangely, I think one of these books is being auctioned, isn't it?
For charity, for Elton John's foundation. And
we see these Elton John pictures. Here we go. I mean, what a fantastic picture.
I know, I've been lucky. I mean, I've been in some great situations.
And I think there's another one with his piano, which is covered with carpet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he doesn't bruise his knees.
Yeah. I know.
What was he like?
Oh, he's a great character as well. I mean, they're all worth. Sinatra was another great. He could have been Bond on his own forever.
That's another story. Well, look, good luck with the exhibition, Ted.
Okay,
nice
thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
That is it from us. We're going to leave 007, and we will be bringing you more from South Africa in the next edition.